Hello and welcome back to Boxing Social in association with Betfred. My name is Ayman Khan. We are here in London at Platform with the one and only Masood Abdullah, who will be out this weekend once again. Masood, first of all, how's life treating you?
It's amazing so far. Finally got a fight and now ready to push forwards.
So let's just rewind a little bit. It was a bit of an important moment for us the last few days. It was Eid, of course, as well. Eid must be a little bit of a difficult time for you when you're preparing for a fight, though.
I'm used to it. I'm used to it because we always die. It's just something. It's gonna make the win a lot more special because I'll eat a little bit more. I'll be able to celebrate with my family properly. But yeah, it'll be good.
So you're now 4-0, you're looking to go to 5-0. Just sum up your career progression from the start of the pros to where you are now. It seems to me, Masood, that you've been out already at the start of the year. You're out now, second time in the year, but it seems to me like you want to push on now as well.
I'm contracted to having 4 fights a year, so I'm supposed to have another 4 fights till February 28th. So I want to be as busy as possible, get as many fights in, get a belt this year. That's what I'm looking forward to. So once I get this done, have another fight this year, and then push for a belt end of this year.
In terms of your fight style and what you've shown the fans so far, have you been able to show your fans everything that you want, or is there more to come for you as a fighter in terms of your style?
Oh, there's a hell of a lot more left. Hopefully I'll have a good opponent to display a little bit more skills. And again, it all depends on what they bring and how I calibrate, how I fight, how I counter shots from what they give me.
Masood, I noticed that on your record you're stopping your opponents, you're finishing off your opponents, you're destructive in the ring there. Tell me about kind of your ability to finish your opponents, because it seems like you're not hanging around when it comes to your fights in the ring.
No, you don't get paid for overtime. That was my style from the amateurs. I was a fan-friendly fighter. I always wanted to get the job done. I didn't care about the scoring system. Like before I entered boxing, all I cared about was hurting people. Now that I'm in the pro games, I get, there's a little bit more of a reward. There's a little bit more of a bonus if you hurt someone and you finish them early. So it works out well for me.
You're in an 8-rounder this time. The other side of it, finishing your opponents off early, is you don't quite get the rounds or the experience in the programs. Are you looking to maybe kind of let this go a few rounds and then get the finish, maybe?
We'll see. Again, I can't determine any of this. It just depends on how my opponent plays the game or how I play the game. I'm not looking for a stoppage earlier on or anything like that. I'll take what comes. If it happens in the first round, it happens in the first round. If it happens in the last round, like with Sandeep, it will happen in the last round. But there will be a stoppage, hopefully.
Masood predicting explosive fireworks at the weekend. Masood, let's take a look at the top of the card. At the top of the card, we see Hamza Shiraz taking on Francisco Torres. Hamza, someone like yourself, a British Asian looking to fly the flag now for British Asians in boxing. What have you made of Hamza's progress?
Hamza's done really well. He's been guided very carefully. He's had the appropriate fights. He's gone up in weights. I can't say anything negative about him. He's done everything he's needed to do. Although I would have liked to see a rematch with Bradley Skeet. I feel like that was kind of robbed from everyone, from I guess Bradley's behalf more than Hamza's, because he had the rematch. He just chose not to go with it. But yeah.
Amir Khan is someone who's retired, who was, like mentioned, flying the British Asian flag there. He'd flown that for a while, wanted to pass that on to future generations now. A word on Amir Khan and what he's done for British Asians in the sport as well.
He's done amazing work. I'm happy to see him retire because his chin's been tested far too much. I don't think he can continue, but yeah. He's done a lot. He's what was he? One of the first Olympian boxers as well. Like that actually put GB on the map.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's done amazing work.
And we've also seen Joe Joyce out recently in action as well, defeating Christian Hammer in emphatic fashion. Did you catch that fight? What do you make of Joyce's performance?
I think he's such a hard-headed guy, isn't he? You can't say anything bad about him. He's such a nice guy, and plus he's actually one of the people that trains with my coach. So Joe Joyce's performance was good. I would like to see him get hit a little bit less, but again, I think that's what gets him going. If he gets 1 or 2 shots, he's like, all right, let's do this. Let me finish this fight now.
And in terms of then as well, the big heavyweight rematch that's going to happen, Usyk Anthony Joshua 2. What's your thoughts on that fight?
I have Usyk winning that again. This may sound a bit outrageous, but I see a possible stoppage. Usyk stopping him in the 8 to 12 rounds. like in the later rounds. I don't think Joshua's going to last as long. You can't spend 6 weeks with a new trainer thinking, oh, you're going to come up with a completely new game plan and you're going to be a completely rebuilt fighter. So we'll see.
Masood, a final thing to you, I'll leave it with you. What can we expect to see from you in the ring Saturday night?
Hopefully I can display a little bit more boxing skills. I can show him a little bit more of a killer instinct because, as you said, I don't want to hang about for the whole 8 rounds. I want to finish the fight early, go home, have some good food and celebrate Eid.